Dear students, in the last class we discussed about transmission, distribution and structure of power system, and today's class we are going to discuss about overhead transmission system. What is mean by overhead transmission system? An overhead power line is a structure used in electrical power transmission and distribution to transmit electrical energy across large distances. An overhead power line is a structure used in electric power transmission and distribution to transmit electrical energy across large distances. See the diagram, it shows the high power transmission line. It consists of one or more uninsulated electrical cables, that is commonly multiples of 3 for 3 phase power, and suspended by towers or poles. Then we will see about the classification of overhead transmission line. Depends upon the operating voltage, it is classified into low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage, extra high voltage, ultra high voltage. So low voltage means less than 1000 volt, that is less than 1 kilovolt. It is used for residential or small commercial customers. Then medium voltage means 1 kilovolt to 69 kilovolt. It is used in distribution in urban and rural areas. Then high voltage, that is from 115 kilovolt to 138 kilovolt. It is used for large consumers. Then EHV, that is extra high voltage, from 345 kilovolt to 800 kilovolt. Why it is increased means to reduce the losses. It is used in long distances and very high power transmission. Then UHV, ultra high voltage, that is higher than 800 voltage, 800 kilovolt. Then UHV enables the transmission of 5 times more power over 6 times the distance. Then depends upon the length of the line, it is classified into 3 categories. One is short line, that is less than 50 km is involved. Then medium line, 50 km to 150 km line is involved, and long line, that is more than 150 km is involved. Then we will see about the advantages of overhead transmission system. High power transmission is involved in overhead transmission system. Then the low installation and material cost, long distance transmissions, the fault or damage in overhead lines can easily located. Then maintenance of the line is very easy. Finally, the extension or joining on overhead lines can be performed easily, and also it facilitates easy replacing. So the advantages are high power transmission, low installation and material cost, long distance transmission, the fault or damage in overhead lines can easily be located, and maintenance of the line is easy. Extension or joining on overhead lines can be performed easily, and also it facilitates easy replacing. Then the drawbacks of overhead transmission system, that is the disadvantages. First one is it is exposed to surroundings, the safety risk is very high. As it is exposed to surroundings, the safety risk is very high. Then a continuous pathway for the line creates obstructions. Finally, the vulnerable to lightning strikes. Overhead versus underground system. The table shows the comparison between overhead and underground system. The following factors decides the comparison of overhead system and underground system. First one is public safety. Regarding public safety, overhead systems are very less safe, but underground systems are more safe. Then initial cost. The initial cost is very less for the overhead system, and it is more, that is more expensive for the underground system. Then fault. The faults occur frequently in overhead system but very rarely occurred in underground system. Then regarding appearance point of view, overhead systems gives slabby look, but underground system is good since the wires are not visible. Then flexibility. It is more flexible, that is underground system is more flexible since the new conductors can be laid along the existing conductors, but in underground system it is not flexible since the new conductors are to be laid in new channels. Then regarding location of fault, the fault point can be easily located in overhead system, but in underground system the fault point cannot be easily located. Then regarding repair, overhead system can be easily repaired, but the underground system cannot be easily repaired. Then regarding working voltage, the overhead system can work up to 400 volt, but the underground system work up to 66 kilovolt due to insulation efficiency. Then lightning thunder. More chances of being subjected to lightning in overhead system, but very little chances of being subjected to lightning in underground system. Then regarding the point of supply interruption, there will be more chances of supply interruptions in overhead system, but very little chances of supply interruption is there in underground system. Then the point of view of frequency of accidents, more chances of accidents are there in overhead system, but very little chances of accidents are there in underground system. Then interference with communication system. Overhead system interferes with communication system, but the underground system there will be no interference with communication system. Then insulation cost. The insulation cost is very less for the overhead system because the overhead conductors are bare, supported on steel towers and insulated from the towers through the insulators. But in underground system, more insulation cost is needed, and the underground cables are provided with various wrappings of high grade tape, since lead sheath is also provided. Then regarding erection cost, the overhead systems are much less comparative to the underground system, but the underground system the erection cost is very high.